How are you all doing? Everybody, happy Tuesday. Checking the watch. Tuesday afternoon to you. I hope you are doing well. Supermarket Simulator, we are back again for more fun here. Today, hoping that we are going to be able to get ourselves into the world of more sodas. I think we also get more coffee and more sugar with the license that we are looking to get today. Also got to open up a little bit more space to make all this happen. So those are the big things that we are shooting for today. We're going to see if we're going to be able to make it happen. Starting at the very tail end of level 51, making our way up to probably level 54. I think we're going to be able to get that far. But it ain't going to happen if I keep on sitting here talking. So I'm going to stop talking. We're going to start saying hello to everybody we got. In the YouTube side, we got early hellos from Mark Nangle. We also have Brian Pietrowski, Arthur Rompai. There's Lady Fluffy Dragon. We also have David Getty here as well. And we synced again. There we go. For everyone else that we have that's out there watching and lurking, hi. A very, very happy Tuesday to you. Lord Michael over on the Twitch side as well. Good to see you. Let us hop back in. And Amanda Panda Searfoss, how you doing? Good to see you as well. So for those who have not seen the store recently, here it is. So the area that we're looking to open up a little bit more is this wall over here. We need to like $7,500 to get that section open up. I'm going to go back here and just double check that, but I think that's what we're looking at right now. Growth, $7,500. Right about there. So Demon Queen in Blue, you stayed here the whole time and didn't leave when you ended the live earlier. Oh, okay. You've been here the whole time. Well, it's good to see you. I glad to have you back. That's dedication to stick around even when we're not around. Good to see you again. Emmett Tabby, how you doing? David Getty. Oh yeah, I saw the Special Olympics was Saturday night. Oh, that's very, very cool. Salty Starfish is still far too hot. Still almost 86 degrees there at 8:15 in the evening. That is not good. That is very, very warm. You need a swimming pool and a frozen cocktail stat. Don't know how much I'm going to be able to help out with that, but I'll see what I can do. Jamie Mike also here. How you doing? Andy, Chris, and Thander. How you doing? Good to see you as well. And I think we're good to go. So yeah, the plan is, like we said, $7,500. Get that expansion. Also, then $4,200 is going, no, is it, where is it? Where's that license at? Where is it? Where's the license I'm talking about? $5,000 for this license here, which is going to give us the other four sodas, the Rapico, the Pulp, the Kuja, and the Justitsu. And then it's also going to give us a medium roast coffee and a light brown sugar. So that is the plan. That's what we're looking to do. And then kind of take it from there. Because these other licenses, we're not going to be able to get to level 56. We've got two other licenses we still do not currently have in the store, which are a little bit further down the line of things that we're looking to get. Brittany, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. I hope you're doing well. Sam over on the Twitch side, great to see you as well. Happy Tuesday to you. Let's get into it. I don't know what day it is. I don't even have a guess as to what day it is. I think it's like day 99. I think we're about up to there. I'm going to say that we are day 99 because I thought we were pretty close to 100 days. Store is open for your convenience. And away we go. It is Brittany's very first live. High five on your very first live. Standard Rusty Champagne disclaimer. I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope we do not send you running away screaming. And I definitely hope you come back for another one. Welcome in. Welcome. And Cat Mama, how you doing? And a very happy Tuesday to you. Do I have the DLCs? I wish I did not, but yes, I do. And the reason I say that I wish I did not is because I'm not a fan of the fact that they charge money for things that other games gave away for free. I mean, I bought them just so I could take a look at them. And at the time that I bought them, they were really, really busted. I think they've done a lot of work to make them better, but still, I'm still not a fan of the fact that they are basically things that other games in the space have added for no cost. So, yeah, that's why I really haven't been doing anything with that. in that regard, because it's, yeah, just my own personal feeling about him. So, Lamplight, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. And Mrs. Frosty, how you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. How am I finding the hypermarket simulator? I am aware of its existence. That's where we are with that. So, all right. And Lydia Grant, there you go. Enjoy. Thank you very much. Back home we go. I wonder if part of the entire thing with hypermarket is the fact that nobody is playing it anymore. I think that's part of it. Because, like I said, in the world of people that could possibly be playing this, the only person I can think of who's actually playing this is Roger Plays Games. I think that's it. I don't think if there's anybody else that's out there that's really playing it right now. And that's maybe why it is. Sam, 100 streams, 100, another triple digit on Twitch. That is amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. The Twitch community just continues to grow and thrive. And again, as I always say, I love the YouTube community as well. Absolutely love the YouTube community. Always have, always will. But it's just always cool to see the Twitch community continuing to grow, given the fact that it's about 1/20th of what the YouTube community is. So I'm always very, very jazzed to see that community getting bigger and bigger every day and coming out with all the support that they have every day. So, and Crystal, how you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And what do I need to be doing here? I just got to get back into it. We got to go here and see what we got to buy. How are we looking? What do we need? A bunch of stuff. So let's get into that. Getting all the things we need here before it becomes time to take care of other stuff later in the day. There's that. Okay, good there. You've watched so many live streams. Yeah, 100 in a row is a lot. That is a lot of live streams. And again, thank you so much for that. It is very, very much appreciated for sure. Miles per hour, how you doing? Happy Tuesday to you as well. Go ahead, get all this stuff put away. Get everything in the back looking better. Okay, all right. So yeah, we'll have, after this, after we get that one license, we'll have 2 others that we have not acquired. And then it's kind of a run up until level 56 to open up a bunch more. So, and Kenta, how you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Good to see you. Up there's the cheese. And then one of these guys, I forget what this is, but just one of the random dishes. Is this down on the bottom shelf? It is. It's down there. And then milk up there. There we go. And, all right. All good. So hopefully people had a chance to see the Retro Rewind update that we played earlier. That was a lot of fun. It's always cool when that game gets some new stuff to it, because it's a very fun game. So I was excited to see the new stuff, and we've definitely got more to check out with that, because we've still got 3 levels left to go at this point. So very, very fun time for sure. All right, and we're getting to that point. Let's put away this box, but it is at 6 o'clock here in the store. And you know what that means. It is time to go over here and do the thing that we always do, but we'll walk by Sage's TP Nook before we do it. We're going to go over here for the very first time today. Let's do it. Here we go. Lights. And then over here, lights. Baby lights. Okay. Kenta, or no, shoot. Lady Fluffy Dragon, 8 subscribers left for 300. She's up to 292. 292 subscribers. That is awesome. If there are 8 people here who are not yet subscribed to Lady Fluffy Dragon to get her to 300, that would be really, really cool. She's only 8 away from 300. So yeah, if there are 8 people who are not yet subscribed to the Lady Fluffy Dragon experience, and if you want to see some fun stuff, definitely check out her channel. She's 8 away from 300. That is very, very close. Streamlabs, do you want to kick in? Streamlabs? Apparently Streamlabs is, like, not kicked in. I don't know why. Streamlabs! What's up with you? Somebody needs to, like, kick Streamlabs into action. I don't know what happened there. I know it's turned on. It was working earlier. I don't know what's going on there. Dun, 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 dun. I know you got the command right. What is going on with Streamlabs? Because again, it worked earlier. So I don't know why it's not now. It's so bizarre. Apparently it doesn't like me. Yeah, I didn't turn anything off on it, so I don't know what's happening there. That's very strange. But yes, if there are 8 people that are not yet subscribed to Lady Fluffy Dragon, and like I said, if you want to see some really fun content in the same kind of space as stuff that we do here on Rusty Champagne, definitely make sure to go check her out. Definitely make sure to give her a subscribe. Streamlabs does get fussy for no particular reason at all. It just has times where it gets really, really fussy. And no one can quite figure it out. Not even Streamlabs. Even it doesn't know why it gets fussy. Oh, I just realized I've got one other problem I got here. I haven't done this. I've not turned down the lo-fi beats. I'm like, why is it so quiet in here? It's because I don't have the lo-fi beats on. That's part of it. Okay. Let's go ahead. Get the rest of this put away. There we go. Oh, that's better. Gamer Shanny, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. 5 to go. She's at 295. So yeah, if there's 5 more people now that are not subscribed to Lady Fluffy Dragon, that would be absolutely awesome. And you can go here, you can go over there, and you can hear the Lady Fluffy Dragon rendition of Lights. You get to hear it with a different accent. That in itself would be cool. Oh, what was I going to do? There was something I was going to do here, and I don't remember what it was. I don't know. Holly Rose, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. I don't know what I was going to do. There was something. It wasn't taking care of these orders. There was something else I was going to do, but I'll go ahead and do this anyway because it's on the screen. Butter, 4 zaps, 3 chocolate bars, and however many carrots this is. 5 carrots. Going to Katie Morgan. Katie Morgan is right over there. Okay, got that. So let's go over there, take care of Katie's order. Tannis, how you doing? Great to see you. Playing the same. Got some bad news. Oh, no. Sorry to hear about your shoulder. Hopefully everything goes good with it. So, yeah, or hopefully they'll have some better news for you on it down the road. So, all right, getting your fill of cozy games where you have to stream 7 days tonight. I never played that one. I'm very familiar with it, but I never played it. So, and 3 left. Lady Fluffy Dragon is now at 297. So, if there are 3 more people that are not yet subscribed to Lady Fluffy Dragon's channel, she's at 297. 3 more to get her to 300. That would be really, really cool. Really, really cool. Oh, what am I doing? F to get off there. That's what we were doing. And Linda Erickson, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing over here. A very, very happy Tuesday to you. Can I get this other order done real quick? I can. Yeah, we can do this. So let's do this real quick. 4 of these. Nope, that's wrong. 12 packs. Nope, those are 8 packs. That's 12 pack. And then 2 honey. 5 of the pizza, the cheddar. I think this is the one. And then 3 bottom cakes. There we go. And this is going to Finn Kim, who is way up there by the basketball court. So let's go. And a new mic. Oh yeah, Lady Fluffy, I did send you in Discord. I saw your question, and I did reply on that one. Ugh. Yeah, it's a Shure, S-H-U-R-E is the name of the microphone that I'm using here, and I put the model number in Discord. Yeah, I'll say right now, the one I have is not cheap. It was definitely an investment. It's a really good microphone, but it was not cheap. So that's the only thing about that. There are a lot of good microphones out there, and some that are probably as good and cheaper than this one. But yeah, the Shure mic it's a really good mic. Austin actually told me about this mic, so I got this from him. So. Yeah, going for the same brand. Yeah. A very good idea. This is a very high-end mic. So, and that's not me trying to be braggadocious or anything like that. It's just, it's one of these, I figured I was going to buy this one time and then never again. So it was worth the money just to say, I'm never going to buy another mic again. Ingram family, how you doing? Good to see you. And Farapar, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday to you, JJ's Nightmare. I do my best to be safe all the time when I'm out here, as best as I can. So, oh, it's day 101. Okay, I was way past day 99. Day 101 is where we are. And Jay Sizzle is here. How you doing? Happy Tuesday to you as well. Day 101. Okay. I didn't think I was that far ahead. So day 102 coming up. Let's go here, do our daily thing, paying the bills, setting our prices. Well, got $9.50. We've got $3.75. And we got Sheena Lee. Thank you so much for the 100 jewels. That is awesome of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciate that. Very kind of you. 1050 there. All right, let's get some stuff ordered so that way our stockers have some stuff to stock. Oh, we don't even need that much. All right, so there's all that. So now with that done, now we need to go ahead. I have $8,500, which is greater than $7,500, which means that we can go here and get our expansion for 7,500. There it is. And let's go and fix some stuff up over here. Oh boy, now I got to figure out what I'm going to do, because again, this goes to the corner. So this still becomes the thing in the corner. And then I got to figure out where we're going to put everything else around it. Because I've got, let's see. I guess this just continues to go like this. Because this was over here next to this before, so it'll stay over there next to that. And then I guess I just move these over, so we'll just do that. Oh, is that going to go? No, it's not. Why is that not working all of a sudden? I mean, that's like way off. Like miles off. Why does that not work? That's no good. I mean, that's no good at all. So what do I do then? Oh shoot. Whoa, what do I do in this case? That's no good. Yowza. So I can't have that there now? Huh. Because all this is going to need to move. Oh, what am I going to do now? How do I fix this one up? what do we do here? That's kind of a real bummer. Heh, okay. Gonna put me on the TV and take a nap. That sounds like a perfectly good idea. I am here for it. A very good idea, I would say. Okay, so I've got to figure out what am I gonna do here. Ugh. I mean, this is a pickle. This is a quandary. This is a humdinger. No, I still want the flour to be next to the sugar. That's why I did that. I had that like that. Flour and sugar next to each other. So we'll do this. Turkina, how you doing? Great to see ya. You got to 300 YouTube went, I am not loading now. It's hilarious. But you made it to 300. That is the best part. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Love to see it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now I just got to figure out exactly what the heck I'm going to do here. I guess everything goes left. And then I might just have to... So I'm going to probably have to take everything, put it onto a regular shelf. Oh, let's try that again. Yeah. And then maybe, because maybe that thing just takes up more space than a regular shelf does. I don't really know. It doesn't seem like it would. So let's get, I think I actually have a regular shelf here. I think I've got one that I've had forever, or maybe I did finally use it. I think I finally used it. Yeah, this is all just racks. Yeah, this is all just racks. I thought I still had one regular shelf left, and I don't. So, with that being the case, Rig Trucking on the way to Salt Lake. How you doing? So let's see. This is a bind. Okay. So let's get one of these. And let's put all of my staff on a break so that way they don't do anything crazy while I'm making my changes that I'm making. Oh, and I also need to turn the music player on. I don't have any speaker. Oh, I didn't buy a speaker. That's right. If you turn on the music in your game, you get an achievement for it. But I don't have a speaker and I don't want to spend money on a speaker. So let's, oh yeah, and I gotta turn the stalkers off. Okay, so turn you guys off. So, management, hiring, all you guys take a break while I do some things that I do here, because we got to make some changes that are going to involve me changing some shelving up. And I don't want you guys trying to do stuff while I'm trying to do my stuff. So, your son Vivi says my supermarket is made. Oh, well, that's very nice. That is very, very nice. I appreciate that. Open. And let's figure this out. So, yeah. We're going to get rid of this corner for now. Because what will end up happening is that when we get through another round of expansions, this will probably then all fit. But I'm guessing it's because of the way that the expansions work that we can't do this. Can't have corners on both ends of the store. So, and Mini Mochi, how you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Okay. And yeah, those only go 4 at a time. Okay, then let's pack this up for the moment. And set this somewhere. I have no idea where. This will just go outside here. Right about here. Just go like that with it. That's fine. And Tanya, how you doing? Pam, how's it going? Okay, let's see what we're going to do here. So go like that. Pixels, where are they? Pixels, pixels everywhere. And, shoot, this is all just such a really, really bummer of a thing. Can I move this over? How far do I have to move that over there? I can move that all the way to there. Maybe I just go all the way into the corner with all this. And then can I do this? Again, how do I move this? Maybe I just take this and move it all the way down. Because on top of this, I got to make room for more fridges. That's the other part of this that I got to do. So we'll set that there. And then move that down. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I can put up a new fridge there, and that'll take care of it. So that's our plan. Shine, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. Yeah, this game is a lot better with the changes that they've made. It's really a big difference. A very, very big one. No doubt about it. All right, I think we're good. I think that's about all I can do there. We've got all the stuff that I ordered. We're good there. We've got discount Wallace Shawn. We've got discount Willem Dafoe. We've got discount Dan Aykroyd. Discount Linda Carter. Discount Nicole Kidman. And Matt. All ready to go. Day 102. Store is open for your convenience. Here we go. We decided we were going to sell potato bags when we remembered the fact that we had this big shelf. So since we have this nice shelf where they can all fit, that was what made us decide to sell potato bags. Because they work pretty nice on that thing. And it's a great way to use up space in the middle of the store. So yeah. That was our main reason for that. This looks really weird, but it's going to have to be that way for some time. Just not much choice there. I do need to buy a new fridge to put there, so let's do that. Get that purchased. Mark it. Fridge double. Blue, as always. Because we're not savages. So that will be for our new soda. That will go, actually, I'm going to need to move that into the line. So if we go back here and look at this again, management. Oh, shoot. I got to get you guys going again. Back to work. Break's over. Back to work with you. Back you go. They're like, I like this break thing. This is cool. I wonder if he'll notice. And yes, I did. So, Jeremy Jones, how you doing? You need some sunscreen. I don't think I have any, unfortunately. I'm sorry. The best I've got is like hand soap, but I don't have any sunscreen. So yeah, sorry I can't help you out more with that one. And then again, $5,000. So soda, coffee, and sugar. So then the soda is going to go here. So we're actually going to do this. This is going to go down to the end. This is going to spin the corner. Actually, no. This is going to go here. These are going to swap spots to keep all the hummus and the tuna together with all the other food stuff like that. That is a plan. And Nithix, welcome to Rest of Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Tuesday to you. There's like one pixel where that fits. One single solitary pixel where that can go. And then that has to go here, because this is going to be where the new soda is going to go. Right about there. And then the beer will go down here on the end. Just like that. There we go. Yeah, Matt is Matt. Matt is always Matt. So, and Mini Mochi, a 7-stream streak. I love it. 7 streams. You're playing Chop Chop Demon, and it's bugging me. Building a computer. Chop Chop Demon. I don't know Chop Chop Demon. I know Chop Chop Incorporated, but I don't know Chop Chop Demon. I've not heard of that one before. You had a bad glitch on this game yesterday on your iPad. Wish I had a version like you, but no to update. Yeah, because I think that the iPad version, I don't think it's the same as this one. I think it's a different game because it's not made. I don't think it's made by the same people. I think it's a close relation, but I don't think it's the same people. Who made that one as this one? I'm pretty sure. I think. No, we don't even need that much right now. That's good. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so then $5,000 is our next target to get to the that license that we want. That's kind of where we are now. Yeah, the Steam game is, yeah, I thought it was a different one. I was almost positive it was. So, yeah. Yeah, this game got really popular and it inspired a couple of lookalikes. And it inspired a bunch of games that were similar in the Steam space. It was definitely a trendsetter back in the days of 2024. Okay. There's my beer, which is over right over there. I didn't put any... Yeah, I put all TP there. Just want to make sure I didn't put something else there by mistake, but we're all good. Got some coffee there. It's getting dark down to about 6 o'clock already. Man, where the heck did the day go? It doesn't feel like we've been in the day all that long. But somehow we have. So, all right, here we go. I didn't think it was this dark already. So, lights! And lights. Maybe lights. Anything else I need to order? Are we in good shape now? A few things again. There you go. Yeah, the mobile version, but it's full of ads. That is a thing about mobile games. They are normally great at being full of ads. They do that quite well. No matter what the mobile game is, it's normally always full of ads. Okay. And how are we doing in the store? Okay, we're not really in any kind of a bad way in terms of the self-checkouts being too full. Last time we were playing, our self-checkouts were like massively backed up, but now we seem like we're in better shape there, which is good. That's working out nicely. And that's over there. Okay, got it. All right, that works. Can't order anything else because it's already 9 o'clock. So what we see is what we get. And maybe, just maybe, one of these online orders is still okay. Let's see. How are they looking? Minute 36. I think I can do that in time. Oh, and I got to get more lights. Shoot. Another expansion. Forgot the lights. Doggone it. I'll have to do that tomorrow. Chicken legs are here. Nope, not that many. Squash. And 3 scallop gratin. Nope, that's wrong. Is it you? It's you. And who is this for? Whose order was this? I didn't look. Tessa Mills. Who's way over there. Way over there. Florida Wanderer from Colorado. How you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. Yeah, this game, I mean, it's very interesting because this game on its premise is very, very simple, but it's amazing how popular of a game it became. Because there's something to be said for its simplicity. for as simple as it is, there's lots of things to it. And I think that one of the big things about it is the fact that, and it's like many other games that are in this space, it gives you the opportunity to kind of build your store the way you would like your store to be. And that's something that's I mean, I don't want to say it's necessarily unique, but I don't know what other games there were prior to 2024 that would have been like a supermarket style game that worked like this. I'm sure there were some, but I don't know what they were and if they were better than this one or not. So there's just something about this game that when it came out, it just hit an absolute sweet spot. And everybody loved it. And then they went and got greedy and put out a bunch of DLCs. But the base game itself is still a good game. But yeah, DLCs. No. And as always, for the people that have the DLCs and enjoy the DLCs, I'm very happy for you that you enjoy the DLCs. Because again, I'm not trying to, never trying to yuck anybody's yum in that regard. But yeah, I wish they would have not had that as DLCs. Okay, I don't think there's anything else that we can really do here. I think we're good. Or no, I've still got somebody here who's shopping. She's still shopping. So it may have started the whole retail genre. Again, I'm trying to think, like, even back in 2023 when I wasn't really paying that much attention to what was out there on Steam because I wasn't doing anything myself. There's a part of me that might leave my glasses off for a bit. They're just reading glasses, so I can see about as well right now. I just can't see I can't see my chat all that well. Probably not a good idea. Let's leave the reading glasses on. It's going to be a real bummer. All right. Day 102 in the books. $5,500 is not going to be enough because we're going to end up being under that after we pay our bills and after we do our order. This is the OG supermarket game. It definitely was. It's amazing how big of a thing it was when it came out. I mean, because I remember, like I said, I remember when I was looking for games to play in 2024 and stumbled upon this one and had no idea what it was going to be. And it was amazing how popular of a game it was. And people just could not get enough of it. And they loved seeing it on YouTube. Lots of content creators made their name off of this game, including yours truly. And just it was like one of the biggest games of 2024, I would say. This and TCG Card Shop, which came out later, were both really big games that year. And TCG Card Shop has since inspired a whole bunch of other games in that space. At least on Steam. Because like there's other platforms where you can play games like that. But on Steam, that felt like it was more of a unique thing. All right, there we go. Now we're making up for the small order we had yesterday. Ivor Dragonus, how you doing? Yeah, this game, like I said, since the updates that they made to the game here recently, I've really enjoyed it a lot more. The quality of life changes have really been big. So, and Legally Blind Design, how you doing? So how funny quickly something blows up and can be forgot. That is the world of games on Steam in a nutshell. There have been lots of games that were immensely popular, and then within not even 6 months, they're gone, and no one's really doing much of anything with them anymore. Some games do a much better job of standing the test of time. And I mean, that's the funny thing, because here we are, we're 2 years later with this one, and it's still as popular on the channel as it was 2 years ago. People are still as big of a fan of this as it was back then, it feels like. All right, lots of potatoes here. Lots and lots of potatoes. Yeah, we'll get through all this, get another day going. We're up to day 103, I think is where we are. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because we started on 101. So we're up to 103. Yeah, House Flipper. That was a... Yeah, House Flipper. I really enjoy the House Flipper games. I mean, the House Flipper Remastered Edition has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed that one. I know that that game has kind of had a lot of mixed opinions, because for a lot of people that had the original House Flipper, they looked at the new version of the House Flipper and they're like, well, there's not really much of anything here that's different. And I don't know if they were ever trying to make it sound like there was going to be anything that was going to be all that different about it. But I think a lot of people were disappointed, thinking that there was going to be something about it that was going to be like a whole bunch of new stuff. And it wasn't. So, yeah. But for someone who's never played it before, I really enjoyed it. It was a good time for me. That was one of those games that I had always hoped that I'd be able to try out, like when it came out new, because it's so much of a fun game to me. So. All right. They must be done restocking the store, because they're just back here taking boxes and throwing them in the back here. So there must not be anything else that they're doing, yeah, in the store. They're just helping me restock the back shelves here. And if that's the case, I can go ahead and get everything done here. Day 103. Store is open for your convenience. Let's get back to it again. House Flipper 1.5. It might even be House Flipper 1.01. It sounds like they didn't really do all that much different. They put in a bunch of graphical improvements. They put it all together in one package, as opposed to it all being like the game and all the DLCs. So it put everything that they had separate and just combined it. And again, I think that they were all trying to make it be. So that's where that might be one of those things where people were going to be hoping that it was going to be something more, and I don't think it was ever their intention to have that game be any more than it was. So, or have that release be any more than it was. So, all right. Who are you? Well, you're the only one we got. No, you're not the only one we got. Who are you? Luca Porter. That's who you are. So we're going here. Okay, got it. Down this way. Yeah, Mall Simulator. I think Mall Simulator is toast. I don't know what the heck happened to them. I mean, there was a period of time there where they were talking about the updates that we're going to have to that game, and then it never happened. And it's not like that team moved on to anything else. They didn't put out anything new as far as I know. That game just ended. That game could have been something. But they just, for whatever reason, never got back to it again. So, I was having fun with it too. It definitely needed more. It needed some quality of life improvements of its own. And with a few quality of life things, I think it could have been great. But like I said, I don't know why they walked away from it. Because again, it's not like other developers do, where they'll get into a new project and then walk away from their old project because they get into a new hotness or something like that. They stopped doing anything. Maybe they ran out of funding. Could be. I mean, that's what happened with the guy who made Pub Sim. which was a game that we really loved back in 2024. I mean, that was I think it was a developer and maybe his partner, and then they had a group that was backing them, and the group that was backing them pulled the funding out. So there was nothing more that he could do with it, and the game ended. He had just put out an update for it, which had like a whole new bar, but it still had some glitches of its own after they did that update, and then they never did anything more with it because the funding went dry, which really kind of sucks. But that's kind of what happens if you're a small developer and don't have the money of your own, and you've got backers that are helping you out, and then your backers are gone. They just go, yoink, and they're out of there. That makes it a little bit more challenging. Dun, 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 dun. That's the thing that's so unique about like the stuff that we play here. A lot of the stuff that we play on this channel is all indie stuff, because we hardly ever play anything on this channel that is like some big like a big house. I mean, we play a bunch of games by like Playway, but they're just the publishers. They're not the ones who develop it. Because a lot of the games that we play are ones that are done by indie developers. It's not like we play a lot that are done by big development companies. I mean, we've had a few, but not a lot. So just seeing how the life cycle of a lot of these games that are indie games continues to grow and morph over time. Like Center Station. That's one solo developer, always has been. And they still keep on pumping out new content about once a month. And they've been doing that for 2 years strong. And I've been loving it, because every time they do a new update for that, I've always got something to cover. And I love that game very, very much. That game has always been so much fun. So it's always a good time being able to cover whatever is new with it. And that game is, we've got like, what, 58 episodes of that game now? I think it's 58. It's a lot of episodes. The only thing that they need is the ability for you to turn on some lights. Lights. Baby lights. What do we got? What is this? We buy 120 soda. I don't have 120 soda to sell you, so I can't. And then what do I need to buy here? So you heard there was soda. We're on our way to it. Bergdus. We're heading to it. We're en route to it. We have the fridge for it. We have the expansion for it. Now we just got to get the license for it. That's the big thing that we still need. But we're en route. And a very happy Tuesday to you. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba. There it is. Alpha DJ, how you doing? Have I played Supermarket Together? Yes. We have a pretty good playlist for that one. And that's the one that we do every month with Rusty and the Wrenches. Speaking of which, we will probably be doing that this Friday, June 26th, because it is time once again for Rusty and the Wrenches. Somehow we are coming up to the end of June. So we will likely be, well, we'll definitely be getting together and likely be playing that, because we've been playing it all the time. So no reason to stop now. There's still more that we have to do in that game. So we'll probably continue on in our adventures. So yeah, I would say that you can look forward to that on Friday at our 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So Friday we'll probably have just an 11 a.m. and then we'll have the 4 p.m. And those will be the two that we'll have on Friday. As it's time for Rusty and the Wrenches to mount up and head out to T&P's for more fun there. All right. 2 F-18s did a low flyby over your truck. Ouch. That's overly exciting. Okay, are we good? And how many orders do I have here? Oh, shoot, I forgot to buy the lights again. Doggone it. I got to remember in the morning to buy the lights. First thing, I got to remember to buy the lights. I got to do that. Fingers crossed you should be able to get this. That'd be awesome. Oh my gosh, if there's like a Lady Fluffy Dragon, if we had like 3 different people that were streaming that so you could see it from my point of view, Lady Fluffy Dragon's point of view, and from Cozy's point of view, that would be amazing. That'd be unbelievable. All the points of view. And hot sauce. All right, this is going to Aaron Riley, who's way up there. So let's take care of that. Yeah, so you can see all the Lady Fluffy Dragon parkour that happens. Learn all the Lady Fluffy Dragon secrets for how she gets to all the places that she gets to every time that we play Supermarket together. Because she always ends up finding herself way up in the air by means that none of us quite understand. So we'll finally be able to learn the Lady Fluffy Dragon secrets. Ow, ow. Is there anything? Do we still have people in the store? We still got some people in the store. So let's go ahead and do one of these orders again. Real quick. Let's do this one. Bum, 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 bum. Lasagna is this one here. Then the pasta and the pizza cheddar. Pasta way down here. Bum, 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 bum. And pizza cheddar. Bum, bum. This is for Liam Axe. Quite the name. I probably can just run over there. She's lighter than air. She does. She floats. She's the dragon. That's how she gets up where she is. It's that easy. I, not being a dragon, don't have that. I do not have that ability myself. I'm not that good. All right. Is everyone gone now? I think everyone's gone. So we're going to go ahead. Maybe I'll do this one real quick. Yeah, we'll do this one real quick. It'll give everyone a chance to further get the store stocked. 32 soda. And then 3 cheese. For Allie Kim, who's down that way. Dragons can fly. They can. I've seen it. Oh, I mean, not in person, but... Oh, all right. There we go. Allie, there's your order. And back we go. Oh, shoot. I might have cut that car off, possibly. Just a little bit. But that's okay. Can I hop over the car? I thought I was going to be able to parkour over the car. Oh, man, that would have been cool. So close. Car had too high of a profile. Any other car would have probably worked. That one, no. All right, so I need to buy, in the morning, I need to remember to buy, is it going to be 3, 4, 5? I've got to buy 2 lights? Yeah, 2 lights in the morning. Got to remember to do that. First thing. So 2 lights in the cart. Going to take care of that right now before I forget. Go right here. And then we'll take care of all of our other stuff. Bills are done. Prices. Try that again. Prices. Oh, I haven't changed my prices for the past couple days. I forgot to do it yesterday, too. So 2 1/4, that's still good. 4.75. Then I've got 8.75. Yeah, and I didn't do my prices yesterday. 4 1/4. 4.75. and $9.50. Oh, that was 2 days ago. Got it. And then what do we need product-wise? Man, we need a lot. And then just a few more things. Bump, 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 bump. And there it is. Cool. The lights are probably buried there, so we'll... Or no, there they are. So let's get these taken care of before I forget. There we go. So Malcolm Langley, how you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. There we go. That's all done. And now we'll go ahead and get all this stuff put into the back here. And then make our way on to day 104. Still working on trying to get ourselves to where we can get that next license. And getting the rest of the soda. We have everything else set up for it. We've just got to get the cash. I will probably also need another shelf. Now that I think about it, I'm going to definitely need another shelf because I'm going to have a weird situation where I'm going to have 3 kinds of coffee. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to have to do. The tea's going to have to go onto its own shelf. Oh boy, that's going to be a thing, huh? I might do a half shelf for the tea. I might do that. Yeah, I may end up getting a half shelf for the tea. Did I pay my bills? I thought I did. Did I forget to pay my bills? I didn't think I did. Yeah, I paid the bills. So let's try that too. Well, we're going to end up, doing a half shelf for the tea. Shelf single. That'll work. And we'll set it up right. Oh, no. Come on. Don't be that way. Really? You're going to be that way? And I can't put it over there either. Really? Goodness gracious. Oh! Pain! Pain! No amount of pixels for that. Oh, doggone it. Boy. If I was going to do something to try and fix that, what would I do? How would I make that a thing? How would I do this? How would I do this? Put a tea shelf right there. It's a really weird spot for a tea shelf, but it could work. It's definitely not a normal spot for a tea shelf, but it could work. And maybe we just take the potatoes and put them way over here. Try and figure out how they're supposed to sit on the floor. Like, right about there. A tea island. We could have an island of tea. That could be something we could do. Have a half quad shelf. Have a little itty bitty tea island. For now. That's a massive, that's a lot of tea. I feel like that's a lot of tea. I don't know. Maybe. But that feels like it's a lot of tea. And look at ya. VR46, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I mean, oh, let's take a look at it. Well, let's put this away. Let's box that up. Let's sell that. Let's do that. Sell that one. And let's see. And Ultimate Assassin, how you doing? And Spirit Wolf, how are you doing? A very, very happy Tuesday to you. Oh, thank you so much for the kind words. And sorry to hear that you're having a tough time health-wise. Hopefully that gets better for you. But again, thank you so much for the kind words. I definitely appreciate that. Very, very nice of you to say. Okay, so let's put these guys on a break again. Your LS pictures from YouTube. Oh, well, cool. Well, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that very, very much. Very, 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 very nice of you. Okay, so now we're going to do this. Everybody on a break again. Everybody takes a break. And let's figure this out. Let's give this a look. It's just the right amount of tea. Is there such a thing as just the right amount of tea? I've got a feeling that there's no such thing as just the right amount of tea. I feel like every amount, I feel like all the tea is the right amount of tea. Like, I feel like this is not enough tea to be the right amount of tea. So let's see. If I do this. So if it's right about there on that seam, there. So if it's on that seam, why is that not going there? Is it because it's in the way of the... Oh, that can't be. Oh, that's no good. So the light fixtures interfere with it? Okay. Well, that just means I got to move that over. Too far. Better. And let's just back that up. Where's this now? How about that? That works. I think that works. I think we got it. Is this my music? No, it's a playlist by an artist called Harris Heller on Spotify. So yeah, he's got a playlist called This Is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. That if you're on Spotify, you can find it there. So never enough tea. There we go. You love it? Good stuff. I think that works. I like it. I'm here for it. I can go with that. All right, now I gotta get these guys going. Yeah. Is this game worth getting? I like this game. It's a different. It's a game that's all about a supermarket. Like I've said a number of times, this game, I think that getting this game by itself, the base game, it's a good game. I would not buy the DLCs because I don't think they're worth the money. But the base game by itself is a very enjoyable game. But yeah, the DLCs, I would leave them alone. That's just me. What was I doing? I was getting everyone back to work. That's what I was doing. So they can refill the new tea island that we have. Because everybody needs a tea island. An island of tea. It is very, very important. So yeah, this game, the base game, I think is a very fun time. So another royalty-free playlist is Creator Mix by Nick Nimmin. I will have to remember that. Let me take a picture of that because otherwise I will forget it later. Because I don't ever remember these things. Let me take a picture of that because I will forget. What if the DLCs are on sale? I still would say no. I mean, again, I just don't think it's worth it because it's a lot of money. I mean, if you've got the money and if you want to spend it on it, that's great. But I mean, there's so many other games where you can get all that content for no money. So, but again, I mean, you can certainly do it and for more stuff. In my opinion, it isn't worth it. But again, that's just me. If you have it and you love it, then I'm very happy. But in my mind, if I had not bought them, if I didn't already own them, I would probably try and give them back because I just don't feel like I don't feel like it's worth it. But again, that's just me. Day 105. Stores open for your convenience? Is it 105 or is it 104? I don't know. I don't remember where we left off. It might be 105. And we need more tea, amazingly enough. After setting up the tea island, we need more tea here. So there it is. Lady Fluffy Dragon's Tea Island. Just like that. And then this needs to kind of move over a bit. To try and be in line with this. So got to have the feng shui at all times. All right, that's better. Okay. Yeah, that works. I think that's good. Yeah, my wallet, thanks you. Well, if you buy the base game, then my apologies to your wallet for your buying the base game. But, yeah. There's a good number of products in this game, even without the DLCs. There's a good amount of stuff in here. Ice cream, squash, and milk. Which is, where is the milk? Where'd it go? There it is. And Katrina B, look at that. Another member of Team Orange. Another one. Welcome to the Rusty Champagne Club. Thank you so much for 2 years of support. Day 104. Cool. 2 years of support. Thank you so much for that, Katrina B. That is awesome. I really do appreciate that. That is a long time. A long, long time. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that, Holly Rose. I feel like the base game has plenty to do without adding the DLCs. I don't think you'd be disappointed by any means. So, and Spirit Wolf, Team Yellow, welcome back to Rusty Bodges and Emojis. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Scott Blair, here's your food. There you go. Thank you very much. Oh, no, that's wrong. Let's try that again. Scott Blair, there's your stuff. And can I do take the shortcut here? Yeah, we can. Cool. That worked out perfectly. Save myself a little bit of time, as long as you don't miss the shortcut. Next up, Peter Frost, Jack's brother. Okay, so bottom cakes. We've got flour. I've got all the TP. Sage approves. And then I've got, one more flour. And then 3 cheese. There we go. This is going to Peter Frost, who is right over there. Can I get through this way? Oh, this is dangerous. This is very dangerous. Yeah, this is not a smart idea. It worked, but it's not a smart idea. And there you are, Peter. Got it. Now, I guess I can try this again. There we go. Wow, I can't believe I actually did that. Yeah, Better Mart. Yeah, Better Mart is a really good game, too. Better Mart has lots and lots of stuff. Better Mart is one of those that you can get yourself in a real... It's a real challenge trying to get everything in your store. But they've got a lot of stuff available for you to get into your store. But yeah, trying to get everything into your store in Better Mart is a real trick. Because they've added so much to that game. That game may suffer from having too many products. But it's got a lot of stuff available. No doubt about it. Does this game have a second floor? It does not. They never put a second floor in this one. There might be a mod that gives you a second floor, but the base game does not. Or, well, the unmodded version of the game does not. I don't know if anyone ever built a mod for this game to put in a second floor, but yeah. The game as you buy it off the shelf does not have it. All right. Time to go over here and hit the lights. Lights. Okay, let's get the rest of this put away. Okay, that's pineapple. I don't know. I would be surprised if they ever did anything like that in this game. Only because this game has been around for so long. I don't think they would. I'm not sure. I don't know what the next thing is that they had on their roadmap. I'm trying to remember what it is, but I'd be surprised if they did anything like that. I know that one of the big things that they have on their roadmap is finally adding grid snapping to the game. Finally! It's only needed it for 2 years, but yeah, they've not added that at this point. So... And Carissa, how you doing? Yeah, oh yeah, Retro Rewind. It's the update for that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that, and yeah, it is a shame that Mall Simulator, unfortunately went bye-bye, and doesn't seem like it's ever coming back. Because yeah, they really had an opportunity to have some good stuff there, and they just gave up on it. Okay. Oh, doggone it. Ah! I was just about there. Just about there, and I just missed. Shoot. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Just short. All right. 3 milk, 3 eggs, 4 salts, which is over... Where did my salt go now? Where did I put it? Where is my salt? Oh, there it is. Okay, right there. And then 2 chocolate bars. Milk, egg, salt, and chocolate bars. Interesting. Luca Spence. Where's Luca? Luca is up there, top of the street. Oh, I'll just run. Be just quick to run. Just running up the road holding your grocery bag. Imagine them doing a second floor as a DLC. Don't say that, JJ. Don't do that. So, you've been waiting for new levels for Retro Rewind. Well, I mean, the good thing is that the 4 new levels, that's going to be a good additional... I think it's going to be a good additional 5-6 hours of content. I mean, I think it's going to take me probably 5+ hours to get to level 24. I mean, we did the live stream today and didn't even get to level 22. And that was after 2.5 hours. So I think that you're going to be able to get like 5-6 hours of content out of there. I mean, for an update, that's pretty darn good. This order here from My Leroy. Nope, not those 12 packs. The ham, which I think is the white box. Oil and 5 pasta. So oil, pasta, eggs, and ham. That's actually a pretty normal order. Nothing about that order that screams, what the heck are you doing? So. Alright. Off we go. Yeah, they added a lot of good stuff in that update. And they're setting it up for there to be other new stuff to come down the road with it. Like game systems and things along that line. So it's a good building block. Which is nice. So, Gambox, how you doing over on the Twitch side? Great to see you. You wish this store could expand into the back alley that's there. I guess I've never noticed that. The back alley. I've never paid any attention to that. Like there's a whole extra space back there. I guess I've never noticed it. So, Sage, how you doing? Back after the ads. I guess I've never paid attention. Or unless you talk about Retro Rewind. But yeah, if there's a back alley here, I've never seen it. It's the hidden back alley. That or you can only get to it if you do some crazy moves or something like that. So, I don't know. All right, we have the lights. I did not forget that, so we're good there. Van Kuren, how you doing? Great to see you. Oh, make sure we got everything all nice and upright. Ugh. Very important to be in good posture in your chair. It's very important. It's top priority. I went through that can of Diet Coke way too quickly. Thankfully, I have a bottle of water as a chaser. There's a Susie Lou sighting. I saw her. Saw her right there in the camera. Susie Lou, come on in here. Oh, you're not a mess. Susie Lou, back from the burbs. There she is. Aw, she's home. She's been up in the burbs for a couple of days with the fam, hanging out. So, how was the burbs?
It was okay.
It was okay?
I think I need to stay in the perimeter.
Got to stay in the perimeter. Nothing good happens from leaving the perimeter. Well, that's good. Jack and Mark and Augustine were on today. Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
They were all watching earlier today.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were invading once again.
Oh my gosh, that's
So,
hilarious. Did you say anything to them?
I did. I said hi to them.
Oh,
So.
it's like they are so excited. Like Mary and Matthew, because you call them Mary and Matthew Pickle.
Yeah.
I think that's like hilarious.
Even Mary found it hilarious?
Mary
Because
did.
Mary doesn't find anything hilarious.
Mary hugged me.
Wow.
She normally
Holy
doesn't.
cow.
does it. She's 4, and
Ma-
she normally doesn't deal with me at all.
Mary doesn't
She's
like
very
anybody.
Yeah.
So- wow, that's big.
Matthew told me that you're going to be his friend,
I'm going to be his friend.
even though you're his uncle.
I'm going to be his friend. So that's funny. I'm going to be Matthew's friend. I'm Matthew's uncle, and I'm going to be his friend. So, Penthouse Player, how you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. All right, everyone's working. Bills, we're on day 105. There we are. Okay. Yeah, the pickles were so much fun. And prices. Still 250 and 1175. There. The uncle friend. That's me. So, I'm your friend too. Aw. I'm not your uncle though. So there's that. Bumpa, 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 bumpa. Did I? Oh, shoot. I've got to clear this out. Oh, I think... What do I have in here? Yeah, I've got a few too many things in here. So anything where there's a 3... All right, I think we're good. Let's order all that, and then let's hop back in here and see where we are. Where are we at here? Because I forgot I had that order out there that I tried to get in and ran out of time. All right, so $5,200. Just about there. I think that we're going to be able to... get that license tomorrow. Oh my gosh, look at that. What do we got going on there? Will I be playing Outbound again? Yes, from the way I understand it, I think someone said that they had an update to that game where they added fishing, which means that Cans Alone will definitely be playing that game now because it has fishing. So yeah, we should be playing that over on Rusty Champaign 2. Probably tomorrow. If they already had the update for that game, then we'll definitely be playing that one tomorrow to check that out. See what the fishing's going to be all about. See what we got going on there. Stacy Wilhelm, how you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Good to see you. And Mean Wolf, how are you doing over on the Twitch side? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, I'm very interested to see exactly what outbound fishing is going to be all about. Like, if you fish in outbound, what... I'm guessing it's... Yeah, I wonder how they will kind of work it all into the plot. Like, is it just for the purpose of cooking? Or is it... What will be the purpose all of the fish there? What is Outbound? Outbound is a fun... open world kind of exploration game where you're just kind of going around on this map in like a camper van kind of deal. So it's a game that we play over on our sister channel, Rusty Champaign 2, which is our home for all open world style games. So yeah, not a simulator, but a very fun game, a very cozy game. It's a game about going out and exploring. It's got a lot of crafting in it. Extremely light survival. Like, extremely light. Like, barely any survival at all. But there is a little bit of a survival aspect to it. But it's, yeah, if you enjoy games, like I said, definitely check out our second channel, Rusty Champaign 2. We have a playlist of it there. You can get a good taste of it if you check it out there. Because we've done, what is it now, 10 episodes of it? I'd say we're like 25 hours deep into the game at this point. Maybe even closer to 30. So yeah, we've got a lot. And with this fishing, it'll be interesting to see what this fishing is all about. All right, now we're ready to go. Let's do it. Day 105. Store is open for your convenience. Let's get back to it. Is it? It's not really like Animal Crossing. because it doesn't have, I would say it's not because you don't really do anything with other people. Animal Crossing is a lot about doing things for other people. This game, you're just doing stuff on yourself. Oh, and thank you so much for subscribing over there. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, Animal Crossing is all about like helping out other people. This game, you're just kind of flying solo and just going. There's like 4 main areas there, and you're working your way from area to area and just exploring, crafting, discovering things. Yeah, it's a very fun one though, especially if you like open world kind of games. And it's got a really, really chill vibe. Extremely. Wonderful soundtrack. The music in that game is awesome. Just really sets a mood. It's a really good time. And it's got fishing now. For whatever that will add to it. But it has fishing. And again, if it has fishing, then Can's better darn be playing it. He absolutely better darn be playing it. He is the fishing guy. So one would hope that he will be. Because he played that a lot. Oh, oh yeah, vids on Outbound? Yeah, we got a whole big playlist of it. Over on RC2. So, Van Kuren, how you doing? Do I stream on the second channel after this? No, we'll be streaming tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. On Twitch, it's all on Rusty Champaign. So if you're a regular Twitch watcher, then everything that you see is here on Rusty Champaign. It's only on YouTube that we have Rusty Champaign and Rusty Champaign 2. But on Twitch, it's all the same. It's all Rusty Champaign on Twitch. So, Outbound soundtrack was good, but nothing compared to Salmonella. Salmonella, la 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 de. That is a unique track by itself. Wobbles, wobbles, da 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 da. That one too. Those were both great. And Alex Van Kuren, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Tuesday to you. So, Katie, your non-deaf twin daughter just said her first word, not mommy, but not mama, but cat. There you go. Wife looked at you and said, well, at least she knows who the fluffy overlords are. I love it. That's great. And yes, we are in Central Time. Central Daylight Time. That's where we are. So awesome. Yeah, we'll be 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time is when we play stuff on the Rusty Champagne 2 channel, which is 1 p.m. UTC. I believe it's currently 2 p.m. GMT, because sometimes they're the same and sometimes they're not, as I understand. Semantically, they may always be the same, but I've been told that they're not. So we'll go, it's 1 p.m. UTC, and it could be 2 p.m. the other one. Salmonella, la 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 la. Yeah, 2 p.m. British summertime. There you go. That's what it is. And then if it was 2 p.m. British wintertime, then that would be the same as UTC. There you go. Now, you see, that's the thing, Lady Fluffy Dragon. I've gotten in trouble for saying GMT +1. I've gotten in trouble for that. People have told me that it's not the same thing, and that's why I've had to say UTC +1, because I've had people that said that you can't use GMT there, and maybe they were just being crazy about semantics. But that's what I've been told, which is why I always put UTC on everything, because I had someone say, yeah, you can't use GMT there because it's not the same thing. And again, maybe it's a distinction without a difference. I don't know. I'm not sure. Now, that's the thing. I've been told that GMT and UTC are not the same. I don't remember who it was that told me that, but someone told me that they are not the same, and that's why I always put UTC. UTC and Zulu, I know, are the same. But someone went out of their way to tell me that UTC and GMT were not the same. So, yeah. I don't know why they're not the same. To me, they should be the same, but someone told me they're not. Maybe they just need more lights, and then they'd be fine. I don't know. Lights. Maybe lights. Okay. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't want to be on the wrong side of the UTC versus GMT debate. I'm just going with what people are telling me. So, Malcolm, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful night. Hope you're able to get some sleep in the heat. UTC is, I forget what UTC stands for. It's just like, it's like, what does UTC stand for? Does anyone know what UTC officially stands for? Because I do not know what it officially is. So, coordinated universal time. Universal time coordinated. There we go. So yeah, it's basically, it is the time on which people anchor other time zones. So like Central Daylight Time is UTC -5. So right now, the area where it is currently 8:46 p.m. UTC, we are 5 hours behind UTC here. So it's just like, it's like an anchor point for all time, basically. Yeah. And GMT is Greenwich Mean Time. So yeah, and UTC is the time that's calculated by atomic clocks and other things. So, and GMT is older and is calculated by the clock in Greenwich, England, that there's no difference. Yeah. So yeah, so depending on who you talk to, they're the same. If you talk to other people, they'll say they're not the same. And I don't know, because again, I'm over here in the U.S. where everything's in Central Daylight Time anyway, in my part of the world. Where the heck do I have my chicken legs? Oh, they're up there. I'm like, where the heck did they go in this place? But they're there. Yeah. And the 24-hour clock in military time, I mean, to me, I have always considered that, well, I mean, I think that military time, because they go off of the 24-hour clock. So I think all military is 24 hours, but not all 24 hours is military. I think it's one of those things. I think that's the way that works. So Greenwich time stays while in the time in Greenwich changes in summer. Okay. There it goes. So Greenwich Mean Time stays the same, but Greenwich time in Greenwich changes. At least if you stand on the line itself. So in one exact spot, there you go. I don't know. Yeah. It's all a thing. So yeah, anyway, we're 6 hours behind British summertime and 5 hours behind GMT/UTC for those that say they're the same. I don't know. We're on at 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time now. There we go. You can translate it from there. That's what we got. Yeah. Yeah. Moral of the story, when we start, be there. And if you're late, you're still right on time. Because you're there, and that's the most important part. You're never late to a Rusty Champaign stream if you're there. You're always right on time. So how about that local sports team? How about them? Did you see that movie with the guy with the head? Yeah. And listen to Simon and What's-His-Face. Yeah. So, yeah, just keep me open 24 hours. You'll never miss me. It'll be a blank screen a lot of the time, but you'll never miss me. You'll never know. You'll never, ever know. All right. I'm not going to worry about these online orders because I feel like we're pretty well at the end of the night here. These guys have been on their own for quite some time. getting things stocked, I would say. That's why you have 3 time zones in your schedule. There you go. Simon and What's-His-Face lives on. Always will. Can never forget Simon and What's-His-Face. Paul, Simon, and Art What's-His-Face. They're the best. Shelby, how you doing? Is this the right time to confuse people more about the fact that you don't have daylight savings time? There are places in the United States where they don't have daylight savings time, believe it or not. And Juju, how you doing? Great to see you. For example, the state of Arizona does not observe daylight savings time. Nor does the state of Hawaii, nor, I believe, does the state of Alaska. They do not observe daylight savings time. So, Juju is heading home and will enjoy a Corona this evening. It is Corona day for Juju. There we go. Hospitals also run, in fact, almost run on 24-hour time, and so do most police stations. Huh. I would not have guessed that. Because I just wouldn't have thought that they would have needed it. But I guess so. Sounds good to me. I'm good with it. So, no, Florida has it. Florida definitely does have daylight savings time. Florida is partially in the central time zone and partially in the eastern time zone. But they have daylight savings time all throughout Florida. Arizona's just lazy. No, I don't know exactly why it is. Is there a part of Indiana that doesn't have daylight savings time? I thought they got rid of that. Maybe they didn't. But yeah, I thought I'd remembered hearing that there was a part of daylight savings time that doesn't have it. But for some reason, I thought they got rid of that. I don't know why. Maybe it's up by Chicago. I'm very confused with it because I thought that Indiana was 2 different time zones as well in places, like specifically around Chicago. Day 106 coming up. But yeah, Arizona, the entire state of Arizona, for reasons that make sense to the state of Arizona, they do not observe daylight savings time. I would imagine that part of it is just because of the fact that it would like mess with it's like it is with everybody. And especially if they're like on the far western edge of a time zone, it gets to be a real nightmare either way. If you have it or if you don't have it, it really can mess with you. And especially if you're further north, it can really mess with you. Let's see, bills and prices. Thought one bit of Indiana did. I don't know. I know at one point in time they did. Maybe they still do now. Maybe around Evansville. Which, if that's the case, that's interesting because I think Evansville is way south. So maybe? And if it was around Evansville, I'm trying to think of why it would be around Evansville that they don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. So, yeah. It's just Arizona and Hawaii. There is a small part of Western Arizona that does celebrate. Wow. I didn't realize that. I thought all of Arizona did not. We're learning so much stuff about who does and does not have daylight savings time. All the things that we learn here. TI-187, how you doing? Why did I think that Alaska did not do daylight savings time? For some reason, I thought that they also didn't do it. It's a couple of native reservations that do it. Okay, I could see that. Indiana changed in 2006. Okay, that's what it is. All right, there we go. That's what it is. So up until 2006, there was a part of Indiana that did not observe it, and then in 2006 they changed it. Okay, that makes sense to me. So that makes sense to me. Got it. Cool. All right. I think we're good. Yeah, the entire daylight savings time debate, that's a massive debate. I don't think I want to get into that one. I think I'm just going to leave that one alone because that's one of those things that it's just, we could spend hours upon hours upon hours in the debate about daylight savings time, and there are like 3 different camps on it, I would say. One of which is really weird, but yeah, I won't go down that road. Day 106, stores open for your convenience. Here we go. Oh, shoot. I was going to get the next license. I'll do that tomorrow. We'll just do that tomorrow. We're already here and going. So that's fine. A bill before the Senate called the Sunshine Protection Act that would get rid of daylight savings in the entirety of the United States. But, you know... Now, that's the thing. The Sunshine Protection Act. But if I remember right, that's the act where they want to keep it on daylight savings time all the time. I'm pretty sure. Which is really weird. That they want to do that. That's the stance that I think is really weird. It's people that want to get rid of daylight savings time, but they also want to push the clocks where it's always the spring forward time. So, and Dread Captain Ted, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, it's, yeah, like I said, there's so many things with that entire thing. So, yeah, we basically make it so the clocks would set one more time in the spring and then stay that way forever. Now, that's the thing. Getting rid of daylight savings time but keeping it where it's standard time, that's the thing that makes sense. But getting rid of daylight savings time and keeping it where it's always daylight time, that doesn't make sense. That's the part where it's like, what? So, yeah. Do I have anything I need to do? Probably order more stuff. Get some more stuff. Let's go with that. Is that all of it? Okay. And no. Or is it? What did I do here? Oh, refresh. That's what I gotta do. Like, what have I done? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's get all this dashed. All right. But anyway, how about that local sports team? Any other interesting topics we need to talk about? David, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. As a retired teacher, it's never too early to be edumacated. Exactly. Absolutely. So. All right. Twitch is writing whole essays. There's a lot that's being discussed. A lot of convo. So, Coke is greater than Pepsi. That's just one of those. It depends on what you like. I like Coke better myself, but for people who like Pepsi, cool. It's funny because I grew up drinking Pepsi, and as life went on, I switched over to Coke, and now I like Coke more. But I mean, people like Pepsi. That's cool. To me, I don't really consider that to be too much of a debate. It's just one of those, everyone has a preference on that. So, yeah. Let's see what you got here. Okay. Got all kinds of online orders and stuff like that, but we've got all this stuff that we got to put in back. An ice cold Dr. Pepper. It is hard to beat an ice cold Dr. Pepper. I am a real big fan of it. So, and that's the thing, because when it comes to Pepsi versus Coke, I wouldn't even say that I like one of them more because one of them's less sweet or anything like that. there's just something about the taste of it, but not like the sweetness of it. There's just something about just the taste in general that is different to me. And that one is more preferential than the other. So, something like that. There we go. You moved to Texas and it's blasphemous that you don't care for Dr. Pepper. Does everyone in Texas love Dr. Pepper? Is that the thing? Lights! Lights. Baby lights. I didn't realize that people in Texas were massive fans of Dr. Pepper. That's kind of surprising. That's another one of those things that is a new thing I've learned. So, basically, anything on the planet is better than anything. Dr. Pepper. Oh, Katie. Katie, who can only eat her pizza if you fold it over like a sandwich, and anything else just isn't pizza, because somebody in here is just a little bit of a pizza snob, just a little bit, eating your pizza, and at the same time, just drinking your drink, just kind of like this. Being uppity in their ivory tower about what's actually a pizza and what's not. Yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. Blah, 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 blah. Just like that. Okay, what is this deal? So 3 boxes of chips. Sure. Buy it. Yeah, Dr. Pepper started in Texas. Oh, I didn't realize that. I was not aware of that. So, the things you learn. So, I broke Streamlabs. I don't know why Streamlabs isn't working. It worked fine earlier. I'll have to try something when the day's over. Here. Actually, let me do one thing here real quick. Let's try something real quick. So the game's currently sitting in pause because the game only runs in full screen mode. So let me try something here real quick. Where are we? Let me go to let's go to this screen real quick here. Just real fast. Let's try something here. Ooh, 2, 3. There's a Susie Lou back there.
Excuse me, we interrupt.
Excuse me, we interrupt this program.
For a word from our sponsor.
Okay. Who's our sponsor?
It's a viral sensation.
It's a viral sensation. Trader Joe's Carolina Gold potato chips. Sweet. Are we sponsored by Trader Joe's? And I don't know this.
I would love it. Trader Joe's.
Sweet.
We got you.
Awesome.
We got you.
I will totally be scarfing on those later.
Tony at Trader Joe's in Orland. What up?
What up?
He asked me if he showed me these.
Yeah.
I saw them on a viral sensation though. I said my husband loves Carolina Gold. And he told me that he saw a map.
Yeah.
And that he thinks we're going to be getting a Trader Joe's.
Really?
That they are in talks to discuss the location in Champaign.
Wow. That's pretty huge.
So I said, Tony, thank you so much. Carolina Gold potato chips.
That's really huge.
He said, you won't be sorry.
That is very, very big.
There you go. Trader
Wow.
Joe's, sponsor us. We'd love it. I'll be all about you. All about. Okay, I'm going to let you play this game.
And now we present shameless plugs. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs. I tried to get the hamster back on the treadmill and still not happening. So don't know what's going on there. Yeah, a Trader Joe's in Champaign would be absolutely awesome. Trader Joe's has always said that the reason that they don't come to Champaign is because it is too far away from both Chicago and St. Louis. And they have distribution centers up in Chicago. They have distribution centers down in St. Louis, but they always say that it is too far to send anything to Champaign. Again, flimsy excuse. If they put a Trader Joe's up in Champaign, it would rock the house. So, yeah, I hope they do that. So, Retro Rewind, I loved it. It was great. I'm looking forward to playing more of it. It was really good. I'm glad to see that they had the updates to it. It was a lot of fun. So, and Fred Collard, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. Carolina Gold is mustard. I mean, I love Carolina Gold. I've had Carolina Gold sauce at Watson's Shack and Rail here in Champaign. It is, I really like that one. Now, again, don't want to get into an entire debate about what's a good barbecue sauce and what's not, because people will get all over the place on that one. So not gonna do it. Because for as much as people think one way or the other about daylight savings time, and as much as people think one way or the other about whether or not GMT is the same as UTC, people will be all up in your face about what is a good barbecue sauce and what ain't. And I'm just not getting up into that debate either. I'm just like way away from that one. I'm just like, no. Just no. Not going to be in there. So, no. And Eden, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. Costco has 2 stores in Sweden. Unfortunately, nowhere where you live. Oh, that's a shame. Costco is life. So you have a Trader Joe's in your state and you're nowhere near Chicago, Demon Queen in blue. Well, darn it. We want them down here in Champaign. We would love it. We would love it. Yeah. Existence of aliens. There you go. Lady Fluffy Dragon. Oh, yeah. Happy Wednesday, because you're in the future. That's right. Yeah. Aliens. We present LFD. So the curious on the barbecue sauce, really all it is that there are people get really darn particular about their barbecue sauce. And there are people that say that certain kinds of barbecue sauce are not real barbecue sauce, and there are other kinds of barbecue sauce. Like the only kind of barbecue sauce that there can be is a specific kind, and everything else is garbage. I like all kinds of barbecue sauce, but you get in certain parts of the United States and they'll say that certain stuff is like just absolutely evil. I mean, it's not that bad, but they're just, people get really darn particular about their barbecue sauce. It's bad. Yeah, Texas is massive for barbecue sauce debates. Just big time barbecue sauce debates. I mean, I like all kinds of barbecue sauce, but yeah, people get really particular. Like extremely, like almost irrationally particular on their barbecue sauce. So, yeah. And again, if you're on a Rusty Champagne stream, you know eventually we're going to talk about food. By the way, have you heard about Carolina Gold barbecue flavored potato chips from Trader Joe's? You got electrolytes. It's what plates crave. No. I'm going to throw that over there. I'm going to totally get myself all up into a giant bag of that later on. That is going to be good. Day 107. Coming up. This is the kind of stupidity that you can only find on Rusty Champagne right here. You're not going to find this anywhere else on YouTube or Twitch. Only here can you find debates such as this. We're all vibes, baby. All vibes all the time. It's what we do. So, Brittany, you have a company called HP. Oh, I feel like I've heard of them, but I don't know them. Dry rubber sauce. Again, it's going to be one of those things that you're going to have people that are going to say one thing or the other. You're going to have people that are going to be very particular about Rusty fitting through the door simulator. Yeah, there are going to be people that get very particular about whether or not you put a dry rub on your barbecue or a sauce. They get really big on it. I've tried them both. I like them both. But yeah, there are people that are going to say that if you do it one way or the other, you're doing it wrong. Barbecue in particular is just like it's like a lightning rod discussion point. It really is. Yeah, Kansas City is very particular about their barbecue. Missouri does really good barbecue all throughout the state. Kansas City does good stuff. St. Louis does good stuff. So, yeah, why not do both? Exactly. But you see, that's the thing. Some people will say if you do it one way or the other, you're doing it wrong. Memphis, really good barbecue. I've actually been there, and it's interesting because in Memphis, Tennessee, They have one place in particular. It's one of the bigger places in Memphis where they actually give you the option and say, would you like your barbecue with the dry rub or would you like it with the sauce? So they do both in the same place. So they acknowledge the existence of both to be a thing. Whereas other people are like, again, if you do it one way or the other, you're just wrong and you might as well be eating a shoe because of the way that you're having your barbecue. Again, I don't know why it's such a big thing. I love all kinds of barbecue. I think this all started because of the darn pizza. I think this is how it all started. These are easy, trivial debates? No way. I'm Switzerland on this one, baby. All the way. I am as neutral as you get. I am 100% Switzerland on this. Lady Fluffy Dragon, have a wonderful night. Hope you get some sleep. I know you've been knackered most of the day, so take care of yourself, and we will see you tomorrow. So, all right. I think we're good. No, I know what I was going to do. I was going to get the new license. That's what we're going to do. So let's do that. Management licenses. $5,000 for all the remaining pop. Well, not all the remaining pop, but for more remaining pop. Let's do that. $5,000. And then we got to start putting this stuff in here. So let's do that. No, pricing. Pricing. Here we go. What do we got here? $2.75, $3. I've got $2.75. I've got $3 1/4. I've got $6 1/4. And I've got 13 1/4. So there we go. Oh, and here we go. The pineapple on pizza. Everyone always decides they want to bring that one up all the time too. All the time. Everyone wants to talk about that one too. Everyone's just all about all the lightning rods. Okay, so now how am I going to do this? What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? How do I... What do we do here? Because I've got this shelf that's going to be all the new pop. This is, and then I'm going to have to put something else here. So let's start with that. And figure out where the heck I'm going to put this other shelf. So where do I put this shelf? Maybe I start swinging these around. Okay, let's do this. It's going to look a little weird, but that's okay. I can deal with it. And then swing these around. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Go like that, and then like that, and then put the new one there. And it's a big fiber. It's going to go here. Okay, so now all the new pops. So let's set all these up. And bump. Okay. Then this is going to go over here. So start setting all this up. Okay. Then this one. And then the coffee's going to be the big thing. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do the coffee and the sugar. So I got to get all that figured out. All right, so all the soda's going to be together. Oh, shoot. Did I do that? I botched that. Okay, whoops. Fix that up real quick. Is my store at maximum size? No, we've got a long way to go before we have it maxed out. There are lots of expansions left for us to acquire. All right, there's that. Okay. And now the fun parts. The coffee. Oh, well, no, the coffee's fine. So the coffee just goes there. That's right, because I put the tea on its own thing. So now I've got to figure out a new place to put the tea. So where do I put the tea in terms of a shelf? Because the tea is now on its own little nook. So how do I do that? It wouldn't make sense to have a one whole shelf that's just going to be for tea. That feels like it's a bit overboard. Maybe I put it... where do I put it? Huh. Where do I put the tea? And maybe I put it for now... Oh, where do I put it for now? I mean, I guess maybe I just set up a new... Maybe I do set up a new shelf for it. Okay, that's a big one. There's a 4, so we'll do this. Yeah, maybe we'll just set up a new shelf for the tea. It has its own island. It'll... Nope, that's a big 5. I don't want that. I wanted a 4. I thought I had a 4. I grabbed a 5. Okay, those are both 5s. That's a 4. There we go. All right, and then we'll take that, throw it over there. Take that, throw it over there. Actually, I should just take those and put them up higher. That would make sense. Oh, what did I grab there? Grab potatoes. Okay. Yeah, just do that for now. That'll work. Now the coffee. So the coffee... I just cleared this out. Where did it go? It's right there. All right, so coffee goes here. All right, there's that. And then... Now, the other thing I've got is like sugar. Yeah. So now I got to have these guys take a break. All right. So all you guys take a break while we get ready to make another change here. Because we got to do one more switch. So let's see. Everybody on a break once again. We were on a break. Let's try that again. There we go. Yep, and yep. Because I've got to move the honey. The honey's going to end up going underneath the coffee, which again is weird, but I don't really have a better place to put it. So, pivot! So we're going to do this. Okay, so, again. Honey doesn't necessarily go underneath coffee, but we're not going to get a 4th kind of coffee. So, but my only option is to take the honey and put it here. Because I'm going to have a 4th kind of sugar here. So we're going to do that. Come on. Okay. And now we can get everybody going again. And then the honey. Where's the honey here? There's the honey is there. So now that's going to go here. And then the sugar is going to go into the spot that I just vacated there. Tricky Chi, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. If I did that, then I'd have to put the bread somewhere. That's the trouble. Because then I'd have to put the bread underneath the coffee. Yeah, the bread's in a weird spot. So, yeah. I think for now we're kind of good. Okay, and then everybody back to work, even though you have nothing to do. For the moment. All right, there's that. It's what bees crave. It's got electrolytes. And then the sugar, which is here. And then that goes right there. That's got it. All right, cool. Oh, that was a lot of work, but I think we got it. I think we're in good shape. So there we go. And Tricky Chi, welcome to Rusty Bodges and Emojis. Team Green, thank you so much for that. And I hope you enjoy all of the fancy emojis that you now have in your possession as a result of being a member of the group. And there's a big girl doing stuff sighting. How you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you were doing very, very well. Hope everything is going good. Okay, we did a lot there. There was a lot that happened there. So let's get into it. Day 107, 6. Store's open for your convenience, I think. And at some point, I need to open up more space back here in the storage room. How much is another space in the storage room, for that matter? $3,400. Okay, cool. Done. That worked. What did I open up? I opened this up. There we go. Is that the only members that we have? There's the other one. There's the Rusty Champaign Club, which is Bodges and Emojis. Plus, you get the members first 2 days a week. And you also get the month in review. By the way, I have not forgotten about the June month in review. For anyone who may be wondering, are we still doing the June month in review? Yes, I think I may end up doing it this Thursday. Because I know that we would normally have done the month in review by now, and I have not done it. So I think that will be this Thursday. I've just got to check the calendar and make sure everything looks good. But if it does, then we will have our June month in the review. Or the May month in review, rather. So yeah, our May month in review, way late in June. So yeah. Yeah, the May month in review is not, we have not forgotten about it. The month in review is just where we kind of take a look at the numbers from the previous month, see how the channel did in whatever month we're looking at, and compare it to the year before. So it's basically just, if you love looking at numbers and love looking at statistics and stuff like that, that is what we do there. That's what that's about. Oh, and welcome to the Rusty Champaign Club, Tricky G. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome of you. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big stats review. It is the only thing that we do on the channel that is members only content, because that is the one thing that I've always said with this channel. We will never have any content that is regular content, like regular games or anything like that, that we would do as members only. So yeah, that is the one thing that we do not have as a, that is the one thing that we will not do here. We'll never have it where it would be a regular thing of gaming content, something that you would normally see us play, and have it behind a members only thing. That will not ever happen on either of our channels. Well, I mean, for that matter, Rusty Champaign 2 is never going to have another membership tier above the first one, I don't think. I don't think that's ever going to happen either. So, yeah. So yeah, the one thing that we do as members only is just our month in review. So that way people can see how we've fared from year to year. And Spirit Wolf, thank you so much. Thank you as well for upgrading to the Rusty Champaign Club. Very much appreciate that. So, oh, and the annual year, the annual year in review, yeah, we'll still do that. Yeah, because that one we've always done as an everybody one, so we'll keep on doing that one as an everybody one. Since that one always started out as one, that'll always be like that. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing here. So, Oh, Android Captain Ted, thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate that. So, that's very nice of you to say. Do I want to move this? I feel like I want to move this back further. There's no need to have it like in the where it is. I can have it further back this way. Let's just move it further back this way. Or maybe I'll set them both up over here, possibly. Yeah, maybe we'll do this like this. Just put them both all like this. This might work. That might be doable. Yeah, just have all that like that. That works. I'm good with that. Give me more space over there. Cool. So that's all done. What do we need to get? Probably a lot. Oh gosh, we need so much. We've got so much we got to buy. I'm at the bottom of the list. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shoot. No stock and storage. That's a problem. So I might have bought things that I didn't need to buy. Oh shoot. Well, it was all stuff that was at the bottom of the list, so I'm hoping I'm okay. I'm hoping we're all right there. Bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba. There we go. Got it. Oh, wow. Shoot. And it's 6:30. How the heck did that happen? Lights. And lights. Baby lights. Okay. Wow. They completely got away from me. When does the Steam Summer Sale event? Honestly, I do not know. I am not sure about that. Oh, shoot. And I need lights over there, too. Where does that go? That goes there. And how many lights do I need here? 2? Or is it 3? I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2. So let's get those real quick. Furniture. Lights. 2. There we go. Cool. Austin is a wonderful, wonderful human being. Really love that guy. That is one of the things that I am so happy about as a result of having gotten into all of this, is all of the friendships that I've been able to make just with people that are in the space. It has really been an absolute blessing to me. I mean, just having been able to get to know Austin and get to know Cans and get to know Da Vinci and get to know so many other people. Riley, Play with Moxie, Ryan Minora, Stories with Azzy, so many people out there. And actually got to meet Da Vinci for the very first time, which was really, really awesome. That was so cool. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity to meet Austin at some point in time. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity to meet Canslow at some point in time. I really hope for all that. So just all the friendships that have been made here is really amazing and not something that I would have ever thought was going to happen. But it has, and that's really, really cool. Yeah, and the flipping pizza dinner. It was so fun. He picked a great place. I mean, his friend said that one of the good places in town to go was Papa Del's, and his friend was right. Papa Del's is awesome. They're the best pizza in town. It is pretty much impossible to beat Papa Del's for Champaign pizza. It is top notch. They've been around since I went to school here, and probably even before that. That was not the kind of pizza you had if you were a student, because that was the pizza that you had if you were a student and you just got your paycheck. And you're like, you know what? We're eating Fonsa tonight. We're going to go out and have some Papa Del's. But aside from that, as a student, you didn't normally go out to Papa Del's because it was upper crust on pizza. So it was the big time. Yeah, I ordered too much of the pop. I thought I ordered too much of something. So, if you ever get back to Chicago to visit your sis, yeah, all my family's still up in the Chicago area. I'm the only one who ever escaped. Chicago, I always say the same thing about Chicago. Chicago is a wonderful place to visit, but I would never want to live there. Because it is just everything around there. Chicago and the suburbs, it's just all too crazy. And this is coming from someone who lived in Chicago and the suburbs for half of his life. But still, would never want to go back there again. It's just way too nuts. It's lovely, but it's just way too nuts. There's way too much stuff going on there all the time. I'm more than happy with the life that we have here. So, that's what you say about California? Yeah. California. I've never been to California other than, like, flying in and going through on, like, a layover. But, yeah, I've never visited anywhere in California. So, stop talking about pizza. Rusty Champaign, where we always talk about some kind of food. It's kind of what we do. Are we just about good? Just about good. Oh, shoot. Got a few more boxes out here. And then we'll be good. Yeah, big order. Big order. Did Lady Fluffy Dragon fall back below 300? She was at 300. Did she fall back to 299? Boo! Boo on that. Well, if there's one person who is not yet here, who's here and is not yet subscribed to Lady Fluffy Dragon, definitely go and check out Lady Fluffy Dragon's channel. You will not be disappointed. She was at 300 earlier, so someone must have bounced out. How dare you? Whoever it was, no. No. Something happened there. So, all right, we're going to do one more day. One more day. Robert Love, how you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Good to see you. Eden is back. Eden did it. Awesome. Now back to 300. Perfect. Love it. Love it. Love it. We're going to do one more day. Day 108. YouTube doing YouTube stuff. Yeah, normally anytime I go over 100 mark, I always wait until I'm way above before I consider it official. All right, here we go. One more day of bills, one more day of prices. We'll see what else we got to get. I don't know why I always go to the bank to try and take care of my bills. That's not the way that works. It never has been in the history of the game. It's never been how you do it. $5. It's a shame that Lady Fluffy Dragon wasn't here. And again, $5. So many things. $6.50 and $4. She missed a double $5. Dang. What a bummer. So. And what do we need to order? A few things. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's it. That's all she wrote. There's that. No, we don't go to the bank to pay the bills. I just accidentally always go to the bank because I'm dumb. No, yeah. The bank is just for loans. I just accidentally always go in there thinking I got to pay the bills there. But no, you pay the bills from the management screen. If you're me, you try to go to the bank to pay the bills. But no, that's not the way it works. I just love going and looking at the loan screen for whatever reason, which is funny because I never take a loan in the games I play unless I absolutely have no choice. Yeah, it feels like bank would be the place to go for the loans or for the bills, but no, it's not. So, Ark, how you doing? Just got back from getting your teeth cleaned. Good, great again. That is awesome. Awesome, good to hear. What day did I say it was? Did I say it's day 108? Can't remember what day I said it was. And Gamer Shanny, how you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. I think I said it was day 108 coming up. if anyone knows for sure and can confirm, like if you go back like day 108, okay, that's what it was. All right, here it is, the final one. It's been quite the whirlwind. Discussed all kinds of fun topics. Let's get into it one more time. Day 108. Store is open for your convenience. Let's do it. One more time. And then ponder exactly what is going to happen after this. What is going to be like the next thing that happens here? I do not know. We're going to have to try and figure that out. And see like what licenses we still have available to us and stuff. Get a game plan. 4 steaks. And 3 cleaners. So after you eat the pizza and the 4 steaks and drink your soda and apple juice, you need the cleaners to clean your mess up. That's what I'm assuming there for Brian Fox. That's what we got going on there. So, no, it's not the last day in the game. It's just the last day that we're playing today. That's all it is. The game I think you can play as long as you want. What time zone is my store in? It's in Greenwich, UTC, daylight, where it's not daylight, Arizona, Indiana, Evansville, northwest, southeast, time plus or minus 4. There's Brian. Thank you very much. So basically, to figure out what our time zone is, you take a 20-sided die, you eliminate like 4 time zones. Actually, there's more time zones than that, but you just roll a 20-sided die and then guesstimate, and that's where we are. So, is there a way to switch bags? But yes, there is. Yeah, in order to get to another bag, what you have to do is you need to set the first bag down. And then you can get a second bag. I'll see if I can show you later. Yeah, like Sage said. It's E and Q to switch between them. But once you get a bag filled, in order to then get to a second bag, you need to put the first bag down. The store is located east of the sun and west of the moon. You take that number, divide by pi, multiply by E, and you're good. And then take the natural log of all of it. And then you probably end up with 42. Which is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So yeah, here we go. Distract your waist size. Okay, so if we take a look here, we've got this one for Abbey Row. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Bump, 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 bump. And then a couple of lemons. Nope, that's a potato, not a lemon. Bump, 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 bump. And then 4 ham pastry. Bump, 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 bump. I'm going to close this bag. Then we're going to drop this bag by hitting G, setting it outside. Then we can open up our other one. Or then we're going to hit E. And there's the one for Sarah Bailey. And turn left at the tree stump. Always turn left at Albuquerque. And then we've got 3 steaks. We've got 3 melons. They may or may not be blind. 2 melons. We've got 2 moussaka. Mufasa. And then we got 5 hot sauce. And 4 butter. So you can butter your... No. Nope, I almost said it, and then I'm like, man, that's going to sound horrible. Nope, I almost said it, and I did not. And wow, I'm glad I did not. Wow, that was going to be horrible. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Nope, salty. Nope, not finishing that thought. Nope. You can't make me. Nope. Yeah, I thought it was Abbey Road, too, when I saw it. I was going to make a joke as to whether or not Abbey Road lived on Abbey Road. And I did not. Can I pick this up while I'm on the... Oh, man, I can't pick it up while I'm on the skateboard. Should be able to do that. Abbey Row, where are you? Just around the corner. There you go. How do you know where to go? Just using... Oh, shoot, my head's over the mini-map. If you use the mini-map, you can see where to go. I never realized until now that my head was always over the mini-map. Yeah, that's how you know. You get a streamer who knows where to put his head on the screen, and that's how you know where you go. That's what it is. All right, Abbey Row, who's not on Abbey Road. There it is. Okay. And we're getting dark. So, it is time. One more time. Oh my gosh, it is 6:30. I am way late. It is time for the final time of the day to do it. You can use the fancy emojis. You can say it in the chat. You can just watch as I do my thing. You know what time it is. Here we go for the final time. It's really dark in here. Here we go. Lights! And then... lights. Maybe lights. Okay. Alright, I gotta get an order done. So I can't worry about these things that I've got here. Okay, what do we need? Lots of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. 8:15. Got time still. 42, 44, 46, 48, 49, 50. Okay, there's all that. I've still got time. And I still need all that? Seriously? Alright, I'm only going to get that because I'm not going to run out of time. There. It's fine. It's fine. Gosh, I needed so much stuff in here. That's what happens when you're busy doing all these orders and talking about butter and fruit products. So, yeah, that's all we're going to say about that. Okay. Go ahead, get all this stuff put away here. In some kind of rapid fashion. Or attempt to do so. I'm getting stuck. There we go. Oh, shoot. I thought I threw that up there. Not quite. Let's go in there. For Joe Walker, if you've been in chat, it said not to be confused with Jay Walker or Jimmy Walker. You had a worse order. I've seen some really weird orders in this game. I've seen some really strange ones, but I would imagine there's some that are even worse than ones that I've seen. This game, every once in a while, it gives you a really, really bizarre one. Just leaves you like, huh, what exactly is this person doing with all the stuff that they're ordering here? So, you didn't get it till it was too late to cancel. Well, the thing is, you can always cancel an order. Like, there's an order you don't want to do, you don't have to do it. There's nothing making you do it. You can always be like, nah. So, does this game have a cart? I wish, but no. It's just because the storeroom is always up and down these stairs. It always has been. So, no, it does not. If they were ever to maybe try and redo this, they might level this out where you didn't have to go up and down stairs to get into the storeroom, but I don't think they're ever going to do that. Because something tells me that if they have a cart, it might have a bad reaction with the stairs there, potentially. So everything in this game has always been one box at a time. It is the supermarket simulator way. Manual labors here is how we roll. Exactly. So. Yeah. I mean, the thing that I like, though, is like I've said a number of times now, is the fact that you can at least see exactly where a product goes just by holding the box and seeing where it goes on the shelf. So I don't even have to think about where the stuff is in my store anymore. I just grab the box and it goes right there. And that's all we got to do. And we just do this over and over and over again. Just like this. The steps is the company's health plan. Exactly. Getting all of our steps in. Just like this. And you don't have to use it for a reach truck. So, Sage, how do you feel about the reach truck in Megastore? I'm feeling strong opinions there. Or no, Ted. It was Ted who said that. I thought it was Sage who said that. I think they probably both said that. So anyway, I'm sensing some strong opinions about the reach truck in Megastore. Like people are not fans of it. Potentially. That's what I'm getting here. I'm getting an aura. That people are not fans of it. You didn't get that far in. Ah. Okay. It's a bit of a trick. I mean, the only thing that's good about it is that once you put a pallet up on one of those tall racks, you never have to put the pallet up there again. So it's just a one-time thing. I mean, you just got to do it every time you get a new pallet rack, but it's still one time every time. So there's that. Everybody's gone. I know I had more stuff that I've got to order, so let's take care of the order because we don't ever leave this place looking bad. Doing Shut Up and Buy It Part 2. the remix. All right, one last round of bills. We almost made it to level 55. We came up just short. Almost got there. So bills are done. What was I doing? Prices. That's what I was doing. $6.75 and 2 1/4. Got that. Okay. And then whatever else we need to order. What do we need to order? Man, so many things. Wow. Man. I ordered like 150 boxes yesterday. All of a sudden, we got extremely popular. Was there a song about not fearing the Reacher? Dread Captain Ted, have yourself a wonderful evening. Hope we see you again very, very soon. Go ahead, get all this stuff put up and call it good from there. Where's that going? That's going right there. Right about there. Okay. Lots and lots of potatoes. And Bro Mikey, what the heck is that all about? Thank you so much for the $20. That is crazy of you. Thank you. Very much appreciate that. Matthew, the computer voice would have been more than happy to read out a message, but that one was just Saul's message. But thank you so much for that. Very kind of you. All right. Just about there. Just about got it. That's going right there. That's going right there. Yeah, we must be done because now they're grabbing boxes and putting them in the back. So they must be finished with everything in the store. They are. They've done their thing. Everyone's out. Discount Nicole Kidman. Discount Linda Carter. Discount Dan Aykroyd. Discount Willem Dafoe. Discount Wallace Shawn. And Matt. all here and good. So got our steps in today. Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. The further adventures of the supermarket. So tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time over on Rusty Champaign 2. We should have, I believe, more outbound because it sounds like they just updated it and they added fishing. And if that's the case, we will be doing that. And then tomorrow at 11 a.m. and 2:15 p.m., we will be back here on the Rusty Champaign channel doing something. I don't know what, but something. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m., 2:15 p.m. over here, 8 a.m. over on Rusty Champaign 2. And if you're on Twitch, we'll just be around on the Rusty Champaign Twitch channel at 8 a.m., 11 a.m., and 2:15 p.m. So that's all in one place for all of our lovely Twitch viewers. That's what we got. So as always, my eternal gratitude to the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than the Quad Mod Squad that is Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, John Swigert. They're the bestest of them all. And for all of you wonderful people, for all of your support, for all of the love, for all of the laughs, for all of your generosity, and for always making this as much fun as it is. Thank you so much for that. Love all you guys. And we're going to keep on coming back and having all the fun all the time, because that is what we do. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're catching this one later, and if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you are not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champaign, and if you've been having fun watching us build an island of tea, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. Would definitely mean a lot to me. That's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious window chicken silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.